We could take a Uber.
Yeah, that's true.
What do we fucking call them?
What do we call Ubers?
Yeah. Isn't it rumor?
I think it's in here somewhere.
I'm
Rumor. Yeah, it's rumor. It's rumor. I've heard of rumor that you're driving rumor.
do rumors on the weekends. It doesn't pay what it should.
That's bad. That's really bad.
Really doesn't. How much wear and tear that shit puts on your car? Fuck that.
Wouldn't be me. That's why I stole mine.
Gumbo.
That's why you need to replace the plates every once in a while.
Yep. Kind of like changing your oil. You know.
Every 1,000 miles, change your plate.
Exactly.
All right, hello everyone. How have you been? I know it's been a while.
Doing all right.
Chilling.
Perfect. I'm definitely not tired. What was that?
I said, how are you?
Definitely alive. I sound great, don't I?
Full
Anyway.
of joy and whimsy.
Yeah, because I know what I'm gonna do today. I have an idea. No. Okay.
Concerning.
What?
That's not horrifying.
I don't understand it. Look, I should have ideas because I'm the DM, and we're gonna start. It's also been a while, so let's do the recap, shall we? It'll be a fairly quick one, anyways. Because it's basically, it boils down to, hey, the goblins learned how to make pipe bombs.
Yeah.
Yeah, the goblins learned how to make pipe bombs, and I don't remember the exact term, but Amelie is now considered like the prophet, or
Great teacher.
Great teacher, thank you. And now the goblins are occasionally I may or may not be rolling dice in the background going, all right, what car have they placed a pipe bomb in, and does it go off?
No.
Yeah, there's a lot of pipe
The
bombs.
disciples have learned well.
Yeah, they sure did.
An anarchy reign!
Well, it's gonna rain something. And from there, finally, people decided to go to fucking libraries instead of letting them burn down. And the group has decided to split up. Actually, yeah, I think the two short folk are actually there are two short folk now because of. There's only two short folk are the ones who decided to go to the bad side of town for their library and check
That's
that
gotta
out.
be racist.
Well, it's intentional, I'll say that much.
God damn it.
They know what they're doing. And found out that the library there is named after his dad, and that Gobsmack has been renting out the books. And that is basically as far as we got, because we all got, I won't name names, but including myself, got sleep deprived, and we just kind of dragged our way through. And then Amelie and Talia are planning to go to the upper end of the city, into the elf-only neighborhood, while Corin decided to stay back at the hideout and just scroll the internet.
It's the internet. There's always answers on the internet.
I mean, you're not wrong. It's just they don't really use the internet more than they should, or as much as they should. And also for the record, the internet here is called the interweave.
The interweave, got it.
Yeah. Or the worldwide weave, whichever you prefer.
Got it.
And anyways, so we've checked, and currently Amelie and Talia are where we're going to return to, and apparently Gumbo has decided he was gonna go with them. You three can figure out how this group is going to get into that neighborhood without any questions. Because also for a reminder, Talia is still considered missing and or kidnapped.
Anybody got a wig?
No.
I mean, you can have my headband. Like, my little bandana.
With that much hair in there.
You could borrow my glasses?
Oh my god, like Superman.
Who?
Alright, I'm gonna roll something in the background. Don't mind me. You three keep figuring it out.
Who's this Superman? But yeah, let's see if this works. Here.
Just gonna take off my glasses, try and put them on Talia.
Yep.
What's your
Then-
prescription?
They're broken.
I don't. Yeah, one's kind of broken.
Wait, is only one of them?
I don't know. Hold on, let me look.
You're looking at the art of this figure.
Maybe.
Should we borrow my glasses instead?
Are
Mine
your-
are just reading glasses.
I mean, they're definitely broken at the
Whatever
nose.
works. And see, I can just act like a snobby elf, and you guys are my lackeys, my maids, or something. Butler. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess if you want to be snobby, you don't want to use mine. Mine are kind of, how would you put it? Poor.
Wait, hold on. I have prestidigitation. Can't I just fix the glasses?
Okay, he doesn't have the full lens though.
Oh, well.
It's alright. My mom says that I should just wear them until I look smarter anyways.
I feel like now there's just a flashback. Gumbo, not his mom finding out that it's like, you could have been any kind of spellcaster and you decided to become a druid. Where did I go wrong?
Damn.
Mom, we live in the middle of a swamp.
That's right. The swamp serves us. We don't serve the swamp. I thought you were better than that.
What a monster. Heartless.
I know. He could have been nicer to his own mom who raised him. Heartless. Turning his back against my teachings.
Do I smell gas in here? It smells a little bit like gas.
I can't say for sure. But it'd be nice if it was lit so I could finally see what's going on.
Fireball.
Fireball. I want to play Majorino. Anyways. All right. So the tentative plan sounds like a entourage idea. So what further are you doing with this? So I know what I have to anticipate for.
I have suggestion.
Are you-
Yes.
Are you saying the spell, or you are suggesting something?
I am saying the spell.
Yeah. Okay. Also,
I also have that.
I was also saying, like, the whole glasses thing, it was never clear to me what you're doing with that, if that is happening.
Basically a makeshift disguised self, and if no one believes it, then we just use suggestion.
Mind trick
Exactly.
them.
Yeah, okay. Fuck it.
This is not the Algot you're looking for.
Okay. Sure. If that's the whole plan, sure. Let's go with it, unless you have something else you want to suggest.
I mean, I could also turn into a dog.
I mean, what's the difference right now in this situation for the elves?
People won't be as racist to me.
You're right. Yeah, that's a good point. Good point. Inspiration for telling the truth.
They'd be like, "Ugh, filthy green skin."
Oh no, I know the name to call turtles. It's not a filthy green skin. Do you want to know what it is?
Go for it.
What are you doing in this part of the town, Shellback?
Jesus.
Damn!
Yeah, as soon as I thought of it.
Busting a move.
I'm not proud of it, but it's like, yeah, that's probably what they would use. I gotta write it down in the notes.
I could just pull up as like Wally the Wall.
You could do that.
Everyone loves a mascot.
You know what? Actually, for saying that, roll whoever wants in the three of you, you can roll insight for me.
Hold on. So my insight, I believe, is like +7. Oh. Never mind. She got the better insight.
Okay. If no one else wants to, we can go with that. Depending on how you do this. Oh, okay.
Well, she's gonna roll it regardless.
Yeah, if you want. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you all passed high enough. So in the past, you have had Talia also dress up as Mayra, and also considering this is the mascot for Wamlort, those two things seen together are not out of the question. But that is also up to you if you want to dress up as Mayra, or frankly be Talia still.
Oh. I could edit it just a little bit so that it doesn't look exactly like Mayra, so people don't think I'm Mayra and just some other rich snobby elf.
Okay. It's just the Wamlart is Algot owned. That's the only reason I'm saying that.
Or do you want to be Wally the Wall?
Gumbo can become Mayra. It's a foolproof plan.
Gumbo is the stuck-up elf.
So this is what it feels to be large and in charge.
I feel like my mom right now.
I feel like I can talk to a manager.
Oh, my hair. It's slowly becoming a bob cut.
It's uneven and it's turned over to the side.
Where did the Starbucks come from?
Oh, it's pumpkin spice.
Why do I have This this baby leash.
Why would I have a baby leash?
Well, it's just the whole white mom thing. They don't want to hold, like,
yeah.
You know.
yeah. I could have said
I
child
love
leash,
that
but I
leash.
feel like baby leash is even more appropriate for an elf. Oh yeah, right. I forgot, for the Algots, they have hired help that hug their children.
Ouch.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
I forgot about that.
I forgot about that too. It's been a while. Yeah, so the baby leash is not an unheard thing either.
So
Yeah, the plant.
hmm.
I disguise myself to look like a different elf.
Okay.
And then we take a Uber.
A rumor? Okay. Let's see. Okay, who wants to make the... I don't know if anyone has a disguise kit or if we're just gonna try and do a deception roll.
I do not.
I don't either.
We're winging it.
Alright. Someone roll deception.
Plus 7 soldiers.
Technically, in this case, Colrin can still do it, I will say, because I assume you didn't leave until you put on the outfit and not doing it in the rumor.
That's their
Yeah,
call.
true. Broken help.
Alright, well, lucky for you guys, I have a disguise kit.
That actually makes sense for him. Of course he does.
Wait a minute.
Now I just imagine Colrin in the back going like, oh, what are you guys talking about? Oh, yeah, I use this when I'm not trying to work right now.
Yeah, he just kind of just like, need help with the disguise? Cool. I can do that. And then whips out his disguise kit. Helps person, one of you, don't know which one. Emily? Emily.
Talia.
Talia. Right, got it. Help Talia look different.
I don't know if that was in character or not, but yeah,
That was completely me. I spaced out a little bit.
it's fine.
I will roll my disguise kit then to see how well I do.
Yes, please.
Don't worry, I also struggle to tell apart.
Hey, can I call it a favor?
Yeah, alright. First one for you. Okay, let's do it.
First favor. Oh!
Okay. Do you want to do another favor?
It can only go up.
You know what?
to
Yeah,
right?
I'll do another favor. I'll
Okay.
burn 2.
Well, it
Better.
just for the record, it's additive, so it's 1, then 3, because the next one counts as 2.
Ah, gotcha.
So you could keep it, but or you have one more chance, but also keep in mind that if you don't succeed because you kept risking it, it has worse, or the consequences are worse because you kept pushing it.
I feel like a 12 is a passable check.
Let me check something for my if how the people are feeling.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I will
Cool.
explain what happens later.
Alright, there you go. As good looking as I can get you now. Get out of here, you scamps. I've got an internet to scroll. An interweave to scroll.
Thank you.
What's You know what? Yup.
Let's see. All right, and now you're gonna call a rumor in.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll say this. You technically look different. Yes, that is true. How much different? It's hard to say because all of you know how Talia looks, so it's like you could tell it's still Talia underneath it. All right, let's
But
see.
not everyone knows how she looks like normally.
Yeah, not normally. Who is going to show up in the rumor? Oh. Okay.
It's me. The forklift.
No, do you want to know who I just rolled for? Let me find his name.
Go.
No. It's a guy you haven't seen in a while. It is also another halfling, actually, though. Did he make monks? Yeah, he's a halfling, also. Alright. You all arrive, or I assume wait out, or maybe just wait until you get the ping notification, and you see that your rumor is now here, and it is in a... God, what is that name of... It's a smaller car, trying to remember the name of it. It's very round. Anyways, don't worry about it. But it's just one of those cars.
Like the Volkswagen Beetle?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fucking
Very...
hate
Or a Cooper?
those.
Yeah, well, yeah, I think it's the Beetle. Just a very compact car.
Fucking punch buggies.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mini Cooper's small too.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I see what you mean.
How the hell are we gonna fit in there?
And you see that actually there's a halfling driving it, and he's riding in a booster seat. It's not Muggsy, though. But it is someone familiar for... Okay, everyone can roll... Everyone roll perception. Talia's the only one who has advantage.
Perception?
Yeah. Okay, I will say this. This person seems familiar. Talia is the only one who can roll history for this. Again, you'll have advantage. Yeah. You did. It took you a moment because a lot has happened recently that it doesn't quite stick in your mind of like, wait, who is this halfling? And then as he comes, oh, who's the rumor being ordered through?
Nope.
Probably Amelie. She's probably got the app on her phone usually.
And you're using your actual name?
Probably the name from Whamlart.
Did you write it down? Because I didn't.
No, we didn't actually come up with a real name.
Well, yeah, you want to know why? It keeps rotating because that was the whole joke.
Yeah, so it's just whatever came up for that one that day.
Okay, Cameron. Use Cameron.
Yeah, you are Rumor?
Yeah, that ain't my name, but I'm driving for them. And as he gets closer, it's like, oh, you look kind of familiar. You do any modeling before? I'm a good agent. I could help you out. As he's pointing over to Leah, and it occurs to you, this is Jason, your old manager.
Oh my god.
Yeah, times are tough. The last time you saw him was when him and Celine got thrown out of your house, and he was bloodied up by Richard.
Oh man.
If you didn't roll high enough, but if you did, you could still see he has some scarring from it.
God, that's terrible. Poor guy. What did he ask? That was traumatizing.
To you specifically?
Yeah.
You looking for an agent? I can help get you some work because you're an elf.
Oh. No, I'm perfectly fine as I am. I don't need your help. I have my lovely assistant here. It points to Amelie.
Amelie does like a little small wave.
I see. And I'm gonna roll to see if he does it. Yeah, he does it because it's a bad decision. He sends a telepathic message to Talia. It's like, if you change your mind, you could do better. Will you be getting picked up at this dump? As a point, like, kind of gesturing towards the whole. It's an abandoned gas station. I think he's allowed to think this. He's like, I'm just saying, I could help you do better. Anyways, if y'all want to get
Can't
inside,
appreciate the beauty of abandoned buildings.
is that what you say to him?
No, I'm just saying that out of character.
Okay.
Gumbo's a dog, right?
Did he transform into a dog?
You know, I didn't just because I wasn't sure if there was a no pet policy.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right. Could you do like an acrobatics for me to see if you could fit in this car?
Can I ask first if there's a no pet policy?
You can ask. You certainly try.
Is there a no pet policy for this vehicle?
Looks, you already paid for the thing. As long as you don't mess up my car, I ain't going to question what you're into, guy.
Okay.
Turn into a dog in front of him.
Oh, which one?
You're saying which kind of dog?
Yeah, which dog?
If we're sticking
like-
with prissy upper class to Chihuahua, but
Chihuahua. I was gonna say same thing. Fucking Chihuahua or a Yorkie
Or a poodle.
Oh my god.
just one of those purse dogs.
Yeah.
Yep. The ones
Wait,
that
you make
shake.
purses out of dogs?
Oh my god.
What? That's
Jesus.
fucked up.
You remember the centaur, right?
Oh.
Oh no.
Did I write the centaur's name? I don't think I necessarily did.
I'm gonna channel my inner Paris Hilton. Turn into a Chihuahua.
All right, I am Beverly Hills Chihuahua.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Not George Lopez.
Hey,
Oh,
hombre.
God.
Oh god.
Forgot about those.
Hey, as long as you don't shed in my car, I ain't gonna question it.
That Mexico number 5.
Oh my god.
Hey, just because I'm a short folk doesn't mean I speak undercommon, my guy.
Oh shit.
God damn.
Welcome to 9 to 5, everybody. This is the reality. Deal with it.
Damn.
Because I actually speak undercommon.
Look, I understand I'm a short folk, but I don't slum it.
God damn.
I'm just in between jobs right now, okay? You understand.
Woof.
Okay, perfect. And you all get in the car now, or is there anything else you want to do?
Yeah, get in the car.
Yeah, I get in the
I'm
car.
holding Gumbo in my arms.
Okay,
Like a little baby.
What was typing? Hold on, let's
Squitch his belly.
mark the car. I won't stop you. Or are you talking to Talia?
No, don't pee in the car. Don't do it, or you're not gonna get bacon treats.
Bad dog.
I was thinking of those vegan strips, but instead it'd be like praying strips or something. Okay, and you are all in the car, and we'll use this one for now.
You don't know
I
that
forgot
side.
how small the image is.
It's so
stupid this is sometimes.
Pain takes up the entire fucking map.
Bruh. This is awesome. This is great.
I love this stupid ass campaign. All right, you're driving through into the upper end of the city, and
What, the west side of Manhattan?
are you saying this wouldn't be like where the elves live?
There are better parts of Manhattan.
No, but I just mean like in the more the side of the city where there's like skyscrapers and stuff, or like.
I wonder if would I could imagine the elves being in like the East Village of New York City.
I mean, I could. I just couldn't be bothered to get other images. But I just had the thought of if people could, anyone wants to do this as a joke, your character could roll a history check. It doesn't matter if you're here or not.
Sure.
No.
No.
No. Just starts shaking uncontrollably like a chihuahua.
That's not with advantage.
It's not with advantage. Okay. Yeah. So, I was gonna say this. Gumbo, you you can't process this, not because you're in dog form, just because it's you're fucking picking the fucking thing to make the whole map go. Gumbo's too busy being Gumbo. But for the other three that didn't roll, that aren't Talia, you occasionally remember that or depending at the time of year, it gets darker way sooner, and it's not because of like daylight savings. Talia, you just remember as you're going into the upper end of Capital City that the other parts of the city get darker faster is because the skyscrapers and other large buildings for the elves literally eclipse and create giant shadows for the rest of the city.
Oh.
Wow.
And what the elves can do as they please with the daylight, while everyone else has to struggle to, especially for like farmers and such, because they can't get the full sunlight that they need for their plants.
God damn.
And you now remember why your parents don't understand why they make the comments about, oh, the short folk are just malnourished, that's why they can't grow any taller.
They make the choice to eat the crap that they do.
Pretty much.
Type shit.
Yep.
They waste all their benefits on all the crappy food.
What do you mean they don't do homegrown, as they look at their entire staff that farms everything for them? They put that disgusting things in their body. They eat McAlgots.
Oh my god.
Now, plot twist, billionaires actually love that shit, man.
Oh, I believe it.
They legit do. It's fucking weird.
Talia's dad probably eats whatever equivalent of KFC we have or Popeyes with a fork and knife.
Calstro fried Phoenix.
The KFP.
KFP, yep. I'll write it down so I don't forget it. Calstro fried.
And their motto, it's good fucking chicken.
There is.
How? I was gonna say, how many seasonings and spices are in that blend?
Don't worry about it. Loads of submachine gun.
Oh,
Oh, is this
Okay.
black pepper? No, it's black powder.
It's just good fucking chicken.
Great. Now I'm just thinking of Little Nicky.
I need to see that movie again. It's been so long.
Popeye's just a shit.
Yo, that was actually a pretty damn good one.
Oh my god. All right. And as you finally get to, what the fuck did you? Why is there just a green lion in the?
Hmm?
Well, clearly that's Dog Gumbo.
Okay, great.
Woof. I'm playing Frogger.
Wrong animal, but okay.
Dogger.
Doctor. Purse.
You play Frogger.
As you get to the higher end of the city, eventually all of you make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Oh, what?
Oh, not the deck save.
Gumbo.
Oh shit! Start digging in your butt, twin.
Oh my god. I know you've said that before, but it still throws me off. All right. All of you take a one what's it called? Non-lethal point of damage as the car hits a sudden stop. And the whole jerking of your body is what causes the damage to you. What the fuck is fucking?
What?
There's a pink frogger now, or dogger now. I don't know who did that. But yes, the car makes a sudden stop.
Oh shit! Is everything okay?
Yeah. Well, if you all look around, you don't have to make a perception check, but you see that the car stops and there's nothing in front of Jason's car. And you can hear him muttering to himself as he's trying to hit the pedal.
What's going on?
Nothing's going on. Don't worry about it. Everyone can either make an insight or history check for me. Amelie, you're not too familiar since you haven't been to this part of the neighborhood. Gumbo, you know that this is some arcane related thing. And Talia, you know anything owned by non-elves is like vehicles are not allowed to enter this part of the neighborhood. And because of your prior knowledge of Jason, you know he in the past was able to drive through here because he was registered as your agent. But now that he isn't, he's lost that access. There's a literal barrier stopping him from it going any further.
Oh, he can't cross the border.
Pretty well, not in this car. Hey, I'm sorry about this. This normally doesn't happen. You know, they don't make cars like they used to. But yeah. Don't worry. I'll get you there. And you see him start to fiercely do something with his phone. Oh my god. Does Gumbo do that while still in dogger form?
Woof. Look, I'm gonna be honest. I've been in the back of a fucking beetle.
Yeah.
Gumbo would not fit.
Oh yeah, that's why I said if you didn't turn into the dog form, I would say that's why you had to make a acrobatics to see how flexible you are to get in there.
Not even with the acrobatics. It's too fucking big.
Yeah, don't worry. You would have to do it with disadvantage.
And just be like, put me on the top, bro.
Strap you down on the top like a mattress.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, I hope this doesn't take too long, because if not, my dog will pee inside of your car.
Hey! Look, we both know that ain't your dog.
Woof.
I'll get this to work. I'll get this to work. Just
You see how small he is? Look, he's very tiny. His bladder is also very tiny.
look, lady.
Shaking uncontrollably.
Lady, I don't appreciate this whole like shapeshift play you're getting me into right now. I might need to ask you to leave my car if I'm being honest, because I don't know if I'm being recorded, but I'm recording you now. I'm gonna just tell you. There are cameras in here. Times are different now, okay? I gotta have proof if something weird happens.
Woof.
I have my feminine urge to become a Karen.
If you want to do it, instead of like I will tell you it'd be like an intimidation check then.
Well, I mean, what are the recording laws in Capital City?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. What are the recording laws?
You would have to make a knowledge check for that because, like most laws, people don't know it until it's too late.
Let's see, intelligence.
Yeah, intelligence or history or whichever you can justify it with, which is probably history, if we're being honest.
Point me at the camera. Can't get the footage if it's pissed on.
Twinsies. I will give
Oh shit, twin.
different pieces of information for you two. Talia, I'll tell you this. It's not gonna be good for Jason because it's still a halfling versus a elf. So the perception is not gonna be great regardless of the law. Amelie, you just know. I'll give you this piece of information. There has never been a case where a elf lost a case against another race.
So what you're saying is we wanted to raise hell.
Unleash the Kraken.
Unleash the Kyren.
Oh no.
Starts pissing.
Violently.
Yeah, so what do you want to do?
Well, hopefully you resolve this soon. If not, I'm going to leave a 1-star review.
You can't do that. You can't. I'll basically be
She
executed.
starts looking around the car as well, like, I also don't see a phone charger or bottles of water.
You can't. Oh my god! Do you know that they've raised the price of bottled water from a bronze piece to a silver piece? I can't afford that.
God damn, that's expensive.
10 times.
Brother's dying from thirst out here.
Again, in his case, he's risking using faucet water.
What would be this world's equivalent of Fiji water? Or like smart water?
Smart water. Would it just be called intelligence water?
Intelligent water.
Rainwater.
Intelligence.
Rainwater.
Intelligence aqua.
Aqua inteligente.
Well, you know they wouldn't do that. That's undercommon speak.
Oh no!
Wise water.
Ooh.
Bleach water. Look, for this one, we could probably do a lot of different names for it. There's a strong vote.
Point
for
is,
it.
he doesn't have water in the car.
Yeah, look. Lady, please have a heart. I'm already a halfling. What do you want from me?
Okay, so what's the problem? Why can't we proceed?
I'm not allowed to, okay? I'm not an elf. What do you want me to do? Carry you the rest of the way? Are you thinking about it?
Yes, I'm thinking about it. But he's also smaller, so it would take longer if he carries me.
Yeah. But I know you're still thinking about it.
How far out from the library are we?
I was gonna make a joke that it's on the outer ends, but because this is the elves, it's probably more inner city. Or inner city of this neighborhood, I should say. And this is the outer area. So we're gonna say it is about 10 blocks away.
Oh, fuck. Now are we talking like New York blocks or...
Well, it's not like you're trying to get through like Central Park or another kind of park area kind of block. Look, lady, if you okay, as long as you give me a good review and we just never speak of this again. It's not exactly a car, but I'll give you this. And I know it should still work in the city. And he gets out of the car and starts rummaging through the back. And Gandhi, you can choose whatever you'd like. What would be the vehicle that is like a bike or scooter that Talia would use? That he could theoretically pull from the back.
Theoretically pull from the back.
Yeah, within reason, of course. You're not gonna get like a motorbike, is what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, like not like a moped.
Yeah, no.
Probably a bicycle.
Bicycle. Okay. Congratulations. He pulls out a bike from the back. You have a history check with advantage again, Talia.
Oh my god, is it the bicycle from Happy Wheels?
Oh my god. Not quite.
With the baby seat on the back?
Does that with advantage or did you just...
Oh, with advantage?
Yeah. Just roll again. Okay. It's still high enough. Yeah, this is your old bike. He just never gave it back to you.
Bro?
And this is why he knows it would work. It would work in the elf because it's yours.
Oh, alright. It's probably electric too.
Yeah, it is.
Because it's fancy.
Yeah, because he got his ass whooped and told never to come back. He had was he ever gonna come back to drop off the bike? Fuck no.
No, probably not. Hell no. Alright, fine. It's a deal. Alright. Before I get out the car, I'm gonna let Gumbo take a piss in the back seat real quick.
Oh my God.
As is customary.
But I'm gonna act like I don't know what's going on. Like, just put the dog down and then
Hey, you know Gumbo making eye contact.
No, I'm going like right under the driver's seat.
Oh my
you're
God.
diabolical. What the
Oh yeah,
fuck?
right there.
All right, Gumbo, just roll me a d20 to see how bad it is.
What?
You can go either way with this one.
You can go either way.
What happened?
Hold on. Let me make my decision on this. Okay. Okay, how should I describe this? Gumbo, you feel a sense of satisfaction because you have enough knowledge that he's not going to notice for a while. And it's going to sit in the car for a while. And it's that thing where it's like, oh, it's going to be sitting there for weeks in the car. And he just won't know.
Mystery piss smell.
And that's when the smell becomes, well, frankly, a health hazard. Okay. That's what you get with the one. It's not noticeable, but it takes time for it to grow.
Hella but deadly.
Just gotta let it marinate.
Oh,
Star, why would you say something like that? Okay. And with that, I assume. Okay, how do you want to do this setup? I assume that Gumbo is going to be in the basket, and then how do Tilly and Amelie want to do this seating arrangement?
I was about to say there's not really a reasonable way for either one of us to do this unless one of us is like a backpack or something. And just holding on for dear life.
I'm just saying, you two can decide how you want to do this. And then I'll describe it for you two if you want.
Yeah, go ahead, cling on to me.
Hell yeah.
I'm assuming Tilia is taller because she's an elf.
Yeah, probably.
And then, like, we could put Gumbo, like... Do we have a backpack? Anybody got a purse or a backpack?
Amelie seems like the type to always have a backpack.
Well, Amelie does have the like bag, like the crossbody bag.
Oh, okay.
Put Gumbo in there.
Well, as long as they don't take damage.
Well, don't make any sudden stops and you'll be fine.
All right, how much health do you think a Chihuahua would have?
Oh my god.
4.
That's a crazy question.
Okay, no, logistically speaking, because I already took
No,
one.
I know. I just messing with you.
What,
Well,
like
I would
5
imagine-
HP?
I think. Let me double check something. Hold on.
Yeah, because
they're small as fuck.
they're small. Well, it'd have to be in theory more than the rat. How much did the rat have? That was a while ago when Gumbo turned into a rat. Well, huh? What?
Don't they have like one?
Well, let me look at
Well, we
that.
might need to retcon some stuff.
Sled
A
Dog
rat?
has 2d8 plus 2, so maybe
I don't know, 1d6 plus 1.
Gumbo,
Smolder dog.
would you like to roll to see how much HP you have?
Okay. I'll just roll a 1d6 because I took the one already.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Let's go gambling.
Be a one, 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 be a
It'd
one.
be fun as fuck.
Yeah! Close enough!
Frig on his downfall.
Got
God
3
damn.
Look, sorry, you were not there when these fuckers decided I'm gonna be a rat. Anyways, I'm gonna try to catch the rat. Oh, he squeezed too hard. Oh, the rat de-ratted into Gumbo. Oh god, he's right above me. Roll for damage.
The crater's probably still there to this fucking day.
Yeah, no one bothered to repair that. Are you fucking kidding? It's a Whamlart. There are now rumors about what happened in the store. Also, for the record, Sora, be careful with Billy around Gumbo. He has the thing of, if you are a small folk, you have a good chance you're gonna go down. Not because of anything I do, it's literally because of something related to Gumbo.
I did hear of that one. I was warned.
Yes. Now you know.
I'm not racist, it just happens.
That's crazy.
I'm not racist, I just black out and then I find someone on the floor.
Okay, I will say Cliff did it himself.
Yeah, he did. That was very bad, poor decision making. Winter likes to let the demons win when it comes to his choices as Cliff. Anyway,
Demons win.
I mean, am I wrong?
The dark side of the Filipino.
Fucking murdered by a bear. After
The
that.
farmer's stand side of the Filipino. Anyways. Alright, Gumbo, just remember you have 2 HP left as a dog before you revert back into a turtle. And we'll continue anything you want to do as you leave Jason.
I guess I'll give him a 4-star review.
Ah, come on. I'm giving you a free bike. Come on. He doesn't know the word that you know.
I'm trying to think of how we can maybe squeeze a little bit more out of him. That'd be crazy if I was like, give me your money.
Oh my god. This is a robbery now.
What the fuck?
Oh, I forgot. Elf tax.
Pay now or pay later.
Pay your tithings, actually.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I mean, think about how much your taxes go to the races that are in control. You're basically paying that right now.
Damn!
I've established that basically you have the elves who are in control of like 95% of it, and then you know that the Genasi control the utilities.
You know what? What else does he have in his trunk? What did I see when he was rummaging around?
Make a perception check and I'll tell you based on that. You don't get quite a good view exactly, but what you can tell is he still has his old merch / like memorabilia that he was trying to get produced and sold of you in the back.
That's
not creepy
crazy.
at all.
I'll put it this way. It's not him trying to make it where he's a fan. It's more of like, no. I promise I can make this work. We're gonna get rich off this.
Oh,
You
okay.
just never managed to move it yet.
Yeah,
Okay.
that kind of situation. He's the agent. He wasn't Celine, remember? Now, if you saw Celine, that'd be a different story.
You know, Celine's just living her best life. That's all.
Yeah, you also last saw her when she was terrified because she was running away with an unconscious Jason. Told never to come back.
You know what? I'll take some of the merch. I'll be like, if you throw in one of those pieces of merchandise you have in your trunk, I'll give you a 5-star.
Okay. Okay. I really need that 5-star. Someone dropped me down to 4.8 and now I'm not getting as many rides anymore. So, all right, fine. Here you go.
It's so real.
And then as he hands over a keychain glow stick, he holds it up and is handing it to you. And as he's handing it to you, it's like, you know, okay, you kind of look like the girl on this thing. Are you related to her?
Are you trying to say that elves all look the same?
No. Look. I'm just saying you're beautiful like her. That's all.
Are you? Is this sexual harassment? Looks over to Amelie.
Amelie would just like flip through the notebook, just like, You know, I think this would classify as a form of sexual harassment.
Okay.
Especially protected in Capital City.
You stay out of this, Four Eyes.
Us elves. No, you don't talk to my assistant like that. Only I can talk to my assistant.
Now it's discrimination against people with disabilities because disability is also classified with glasses.
You're making that up. I don't believe that. You can make a history check if you want us to know if that's actually a thing or not.
Gumball's gonna start growling.
Oh my god. We're not even gonna get to the fucking library before we have to switch over to Corin.
What I was gonna say is that elves keep their jeans, clean.
Oh my
You know what I mean? Yeah.
I don't ruin my good jeans. What the fuck was her name? Anyway, that's besides the point.
Isn't that how laundry works?
Oh my god.
Elf eugenics.
That's just elf history. It's like, look, oh, you did roll history. Yeah, I'll believe. You have heard people claim that stuff, but also, who gives a shit unless you're an elf? You can't claim that.
It's like some soft civ stuff.
Yeah. Like, you could possibly
Better get on out of here before I.
Well, I mean, currently I'm posing as being an elf's agent, so...
Yeah, I mean, how much do you want to push it then?
Why not?
Okay, go ahead, try to see what happens.
You know, certain protections are offered to the agents of elves. Like, You're really pushing it for someone who really wants 5 stars to try and get their rating back up.
Look.
You can take this to court. You did say that you were recording this. You're still recording this, last I checked, so...
So what? You want me to just get rid of everything that I own in the car for you?
You really want a 5-star rating?
This is elf extortion.
Extortion?
Just take whatever you want. You already took my pride. I used to be something, and now I'm just... You're punching back. You want to spit on me next?
Damn,
Is that
that's
what
so
you want?
sad. Oh,
I know I'm a short person.
You usually have to pay extra for that.
You're already looking down on me anyways.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
Being spat on by the likes of me would be a privilege.
Just do what you want and just leave me with my 5 stars and lack of dignity.
Take some more of the merch, then. I'm gonna use it as bribing tools later on.
All right. Here are the available merch things that you could find in the back. There is a cardboard cutout that is folded. There is yeah, okay. There is a Talia wig.
Let's go.
And if you flip it over, it is also for Mayra, but also if you roll a history check, you will note it was actually better pitched without the Mayra side of it.
Oh my god.
Are you saying that wouldn't be true?
Oh.
You know it to be true. You know in your heart. There
Dark sided.
pretty much. There is, I already said the keychain, glow stick. There is sunglasses that are tinted to be your eye color. And there is also random knickknacks of like pens and chapstick that are just, you know, they managed to print your face or something of yours on them, but it's just generic branded stuff. As well as there is I'm gonna roll a d20 to see if this is in here or not. Okay, yeah. Dalia, you find a coffee mug, or not a mug, a cup. It's very familiar to you. Roll a history check with advantage for me, please.
Uh-oh.
You remember when you remember when we were playing this campaign at the very beginning? A certain someone grabbed your coffee cup?
Yes.
It's that coffee cup.
God damn. We can sell this on eBay, guys. We're gonna make a fortune.
Yes, for for the half of you who weren't there at the very beginning, there was a, I forget if it was a Lamia or it's the snake race.
Yep, Lamia.
Who was obsessed with trying to become internet famous and was a fangirl of Talia. So when she found out she was working there and that she had a coffee cup that she threw away in the trash, she rummaged through that and kept that cup. That's that cup from the beginning of this campaign.
Nice.
And there is also, how should I put this? There is what looks to be, this is gonna sound stupid because that's the point, is Talia, what Talia would wear as clothes but printed on a t-shirt.
Oh my god.
You know exactly the design I'm talking about.
Yes.
Yep.
Like the tuck shirt.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's the point. Why do you think I made that example? Yep. And that is the last of the merch. What do you try and grab?
All right. We're definitely grabbing the cup because that's just fucking weird. We'll just take that off of his hand.
What? Oh, that's my girlfriend's cup. Yeah, look, my girlfriend, look, it's a very precious cup of hers. That's why she hasn't thrown it away.
Interesting.
You could roll an insight check for that, or you could just take it as what he said.
You should probably throw it away.
Look, she's, look. You think I'm gonna
Wait a second. Does it have the freaking sticker on it? You know how like in Starbucks they put the fucking sticker on it that has like the name and what they ordered?
I think we started the campaign before that was a thing, so probably not.
Hmm.
You would probably have your name on it if you put your actual name on it. I would let you have that. But then you would also be pointing out that that's my name to Leah.
Well, anyway, it's weird that you have this cup.
Okay, just take it. Just take it. Okay, fine.
Gosh. All right, so we're taking the cup.
Okay.
I'll take the wig. That's funny.
Okay.
That could be useful later.
Quick, I need a disguise. Talia will now become Talia.
It's like the
Talia too.
lookalike context where the person actually enters and then loses to someone else.
That's true. What was
This
it?
is crazy work.
Shit, dog. We'll take the. What else is?
There's the
Got
cardboard
the glow
cutout,
stick.
the glow stick,
Cardboard. I'm not taking the cardboard cutout. That's too much.
the pens and chapstick kind of thing.
Yeah, we'll take like the small things.
The sunglasses.
Here, just put this all in your backpack, Amelie. We're gonna need it later.
Gotcha,
You can use it to bribe people.
Oh yeah. So the other thing to know about the sunglasses, it has the lenses tinted to be your eye color, and then the tips or the back ends of the glasses are actually supposed to be pointed, so they look like elf ears.
What the fuck is going on?
Capitalism,
This shit
baby.
is ugly as fuck.
Capitalism, baby. And then the printed Talia clothing shirt.
He could keep the sunglasses, but I'm taking the shirt.
As you hold it up, I just imagine him looking again. It's like, and he's about to say something, and he thinks better of it and stops himself.
Thank you for your business.
No, thank you, tall person.
My name is Rebecca.
Well, Rebecca, thank you for being in my presence. And he just gets on his knees and basically he gets on his hands and knees and basically just does the whole bow thing for you. And as you
Damn,
look,
he dog is odd.
yep. And as you look down, you can see a puddle forming as he starts to cry.
The fuck? Oh, I thought he was pissing.
No, it's not. He's not one of those characters. We have enough of them.
God. Whew. Okay, he's crying. We should go.
You say this out loud.
Yeah.
Okay, great. And as anything else specifically?
Nope. We'll just leave him the 5-star review and I don't know, a tip or something. Get you on our way.
Here's a tip: do better.
Hopefully, this tip will help change your life. It's like $5.
Okay, so I think we made the joke about the bronze to a silver piece, but we also said that I think a piece of gold is the equivalent of $1 in this world. Also, I just realized I can make a lot of things just elfstortion, elfflation, which is both the economy and a kink.
Oh god. Oh god.
Actually, yeah, that is a kink now. Yeah, it hits multiple kinks now that I think about it. Oh no, I got a new idea, guys. Don't worry about it. It's for later though.
Oh no.
Don't worry. Don't. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I need to write it down my notes though. This is gonna be good. Let's see. Shellback, elflation. Anyways, and you tip him with the equivalent of $5. We'll say it's 5 gold.
Whoa!
Look, we don't need to know about what Cliff is up to right now, okay? We already have the Mpreg joke in here. Oh no. Elfie. You've already done that, you know that. That was part of your business. We have OnlyFans.
Yeah, but is Only Elves just very specific kink, or is it like a dating site?
It's like the version of Only Farmers, I guess.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
the farmers only.
Plenty of elf.
Plenty elves. Elf Madison.
Elf connections.
Oh, is it Christian singles, so elf singles?
Oh no.
There's one for Mormons. I forgot what it's called. Is there a Jehovah Witness dating site?
I have to assume there is a website for everything. I just don't know how much is used. But yes, you tip him and I presumably you drive off to the library, right?
Yep.
Okay. And as you drive off, you who's driving?
Me.
Okay, Talia, could you make a flat D20 roll for me, please? Yeah, okay. I need you to make either a sleight of hand or a dexterity saving throw for me, please. Do you want to just take it, or you want to ask for a favor?
Would you go make a favor, please?
Okay. Okay. I will tell you as I update the sheet. Where are you? Okay. I'm gonna get 2 favors right now. Yes, as you try and drive off, because you've been dicking around for long enough, he had made a puddle of tears, and you were about to drive off, and you almost skidded on the puddle. But you managed.
Oh shit!
Yeah, you would have crashed out if you had taken that that one on that roll. But you managed to correct yourself as you drive off and leave this halfling in his tears and 5-star. All right.
Oh shit!
And now that we have addressed 2/3 of the group, let's get to the final third. We're back at the hideout. Where the fuck is that arrow thingy or bookmark thing? I can't zoom in any further. God damn it! This is much. Let me zoom.
I forget. This is the image.
Yeah, there's a fucking junior in there.
Looks like Dokes and Dexter Morgan.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if that was intentional. So Colorin, you are by yourself at the hideout. What are you planning to do? And honestly, it would not surprise me if you're just on the internet and then you just see if anything comes up. So I just have to roll a d20 to see if it comes up or not.
That's more or less exactly what Colrin is doing, is he's just checking the internet to see if there's any kind of information he can get related to what we're doing.
Sure. Question is, I need to know how you're going to do this to determine the likelihood of you finding anything.
What's this world's equivalent of Google?
We wrote that down. It's there somewhere. I'm pretty sure I wrote it down.
I'm pretty sure it's just Oogle.
Yeah, it's Oogle. This is a dumb campaign.
Alright, so I'm doing a quick Oogle search.
Okay. What are you gonna put in?
Remind me, since it's been a couple weeks, what are we looking for?
Basically, you are... I don't know if there were anything else besides this. It's just the thing that you remember is Richard had a family. Richard is an old ass elf who is basically one of the higher ups of Wamlart, who has a close relationship with the Algots, and he was married to a human and had a half-elf daughter. And I don't know if this was said to you, but it is another thing is, actually, no, we'll leave it at there. I don't remember if there's anything else specifically you want to do. I just remember that was what everything I tried to hint towards you're finding at the library.
Corin, because he's a little gremlin.
Okay.
He's going to look up Richard Albot controversy.
Okay. I'm trying to think of like how, if it would be on the news. Unless you have a specific skill check you want to use, you could just do a flat D20 check for me.
Let me see. Yeah, there's not really any specific skill I can think of, so I'll just roll a d20.
Yeah. Okay. So What was the? Did you say Richard Algot controversy?
More or less, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Here's what you get. As you're scrolling, you see a quite a few controversies here listed. In fact, there's more than you would expect. And do you just click on the first one you see, or do you try and see a summary, or what are you trying to do exactly?
I'm gonna see about like a summary that like, as I'm scrolling through, I'm just kind of reading the first couple lines that it would give you under each link.
Yeah, so what happens is it does that thing where it's going to paraphrase slash skip parts. It's just going to like, it, you know, it does the whole bolding of the key phrases that you looked up. And you see that it mentions Richard and then the whole ellipses Algot controversy. Ellipses mentioned about how a how do I put this exactly? A failed coup led to dozens sent to jail for. I'm trying to think if there's a fantasy version of life, like eternity or something, or like until resurrection or something. But yeah, and that's kind of what you see. Another one says something similar, of how a Richard Ellipses controversy against Algots leads to abandoned family, and it's further statements like that.
Dude's got a sketchier history than I do. It's kind of funny, actually.
What do you want to do further with this?
Well, I'm gonna be grabbing screenshots of everything that I see that's very interesting in relations to this.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna keep going down the rabbit hole.
Okay, but you've not clicked on any yet, have you?
I've not clicked on any yet.
Okay.
Actually, I'll scroll back up and I'll click on the first one.
Okay. As soon as you click on it, you see an image of a goblin that looks very familiar to you.
Squints a little bit.
Yeah, you could roll a perception check for me with advantage.
Sure.
Okay, that's enough. Yeah, you look. Yeah, this looks like Gobbly, but more disheveled and crazy.
So that's where Gobbly gets it.
Yeah, and you scroll into the actual thing.
Yes.
Yeah, you found Richard Bobbergob controversy. You didn't find Richard whatever the fuck his last name elf controversy.
Nah, shit. Wrong, Richard.
Yep.
Still keeping this for later. It could be funny.
Yeah. Do you read further, or you just try and start over?
I try and start over. I try to remember the elf's last name.
Okay. They did not get that. They just know him as Richard.
Well, fuck. I'm gonna keep going until I find the right Richard.
Okay. Roll another d20 for me.
Sure. Fuck.
Yeah, now that you keep trying to do variations on it, they're doing the thing of, did you mean, and then it's tried to do like an autocorrect instead of like Richard, it is like, do you mean rich elf? Or another attempt is instead of Richard, it becomes Did you mean rich earth minerals? Algot controversy?
About as helpful as you usually are, Oogle.
Hold on, let me check it. You blink for a second, but you could swear the search bar for a second says, "I'm sorry." And then it reverts back to the search terms used.
Huh. Alright, come on. What? Do I know any elf last names?
You can do a history or insight check for me. I can't think
They
of
would
any
be about
others.
the same.
Okay.
7.
Yeah, for a 7, I would say in this situation, yeah, you could think of elf names. You're just thinking, why the fuck would an elf have the name Richard?
You know what? That is a good point. Why is the elf named Richard?
I will let you have you get to roll with insight with advantage.
Alright. That is an 8.
All right, with an 8, this is something that this is how I will put it for you. You know what? I'm going to be nice. I'm going to say reroll insight with advantage again, and I will spend one of the favors.
Okay.
You know, I will
13.
remove princesses. 13?
13.
All right. It is not quite high enough, but I can give you this much. The reason you can't find any results is because it's a pseudonym name. Or it is a replacement name.
I see.
But that is all I could give you with a 13. If you rolled higher, I could give you more.
Well, time to search elves that worked for Whamlart. Or Algot.
Oh no. Congratulations, you have received a trillion zillion results.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, I'm joking. It'd be more like a billion, just because the elves probably don't... there aren't as many elves that have worked for the Algots, purely because they live longer, so they don't have as many children.
Okay, well, we at least know it's a male, so we can rule out any female names.
Yeah. Congratulations, it is now, instead of a billion, it is now down to 30 million results.
Alright, I'm gonna summon my doppel to start helping me trim the herd a little bit.
Okay, sure. I will also say, we will, after a bit, go join the other groups. So in theory, they could possibly, you can message each other back and forth for assistance.
You know what? That's a good point. While I'm doing that, my doppel is scrolling. I'm gonna text the crew and be like, hey, what the fuck is up with this elf who names themselves Richard and is an elf?
Okay. And with that, since we haven't, we'll go back to Gobbly and Billy, and then see if we have time for the other three, and then go from there for Colrin. But
okay.
In theory, Colrin, if you start getting message back and forth, we can also focus on that for a bit.
Mm.
All right. We are now going to go back to Gobbly and Billy. And where is that library? All right. I don't know why that library image is like 100 times bigger than anything else we have. It's still
so large.
It's compared to everything else. This is insane. It was also library stock image.
As is customary.
Yep. Actually, that makes more sense for Lance to have the largest photo be above the library. Okay, yes, we're back at Richard Bobbergob's Center for Short Folk Who Can't Read Good. And wait, I'm just reading the Discord now. Okay, I don't remember when that was written, but okay. You are now there. I will now let you know. Gobbly and Billy, you both can make either perception or investigation, either with advantage, is what I was trying to say.
Holy.
Oh.
Okay, perfect.
Beginning to believe.
All right, I will give you different pieces of information in this case. For Gobbly, yours is related to your family / Gobsmack's part of this. Is the thing that you were too enamored with noticing that the library was named after your father, but looking closer, you realize that what had happened is the original sign had been replaced. And if you look closely enough, you can tell that the sign is in Gobsmack's handwriting, based on his name being in the books that you were looking through.
Oh no.
So he had basically claimed the library for your father.
I don't know if I should feel flattered or concerned for culpability.
Yes. And the other thing you notice is also, as you look closer further, that some of the books that were being replaced or that weren't being checked out or being used by Gobbly is fucking I see that below the table or whatever the fuck that is for Gobbly, or the books that weren't checked out by Gobsmack. They're actually a mix of pamphlets and things and books that were either quote unquote written by Gobsmack, or in the case of narrated by Richard and or Gobbly, recorded by Gobsmack. He's basically putting a bunch of, for lack of a better term, propaganda for your family in here.
Let's fucking go.
Too bad no one can read. Let's fucking go.
Damn it.
Remember, this is a center for small folk who can't read good.
God damn it.
They need some like DVD players. I'll send some audiobooks.
They did, but people didn't return them as an issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. What? I can just pay $5 and take anything I want? Bet. What do you mean return these? I paid for them. What do you mean read the rules? I can't read good.
Damn it.
A vicious cycle. And for Billy, you also notice that a good majority of these books are not recorded because they're books that Gobsmack added and they are not actually part of the library. And another thing that you notice is there are, because with your nat 20, you actually notice that there are parts of the library that have been remodeled in a sense. But it is remodeled in the sense that, like, oh, look, this part of the floor looks new. This part of this shelf looks refurbished, but it's only certain parts. And with your knowledge of the goddamn Twiddlywinks, where the fuck is that name of it now? The Tiddlewink Tally. You're able to look through the abandoned records, and notice that these books, or these parts of the library that are missing what they had previously, were related to goblin heritage and history, essentially.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, and we'll get back to you, Billy, for a second. Before I forget, for Gobbly, another thing that you notice with the Nat 20 is, as you scroll through all these books and everything else, and I'll say Billy also notices this, but to a lesser extent, is Gobbly, you see a reoccurring symbol. It is the tattoo that Gobsmack had on his wrist, which look essentially like, think of a cartoony version of sharp teeth that are just like the triangles that go, like, you know, go back and forth.
Like kind of like tribals, but not quite.
Yeah, kind of like that. Imagine that.
Huh.
And Gobbly, if you would like, I will let you do another roll with advantage for history in this case. Billy wouldn't be able to roll this one.
All right, with advantage. Yeah. And that's bad.
It's not
For Gobbly.
Yeah, I'll give you this much. You feel an association with another symbol, but it's been some time. That has come up in your adventures, that you feel like it's associated with that tattoo symbol, but you can't quite place it because you're kind of just awash with how much of this building is more or less dedicated to your family.
Huh.
You can think about more of that, and we'll go back to Billy, and then you two can converse and such. For Billy, aside from noticing about the destroyed parts of the library, roll an insight check for me with advantage for this. You notice that it's primarily about goblin heritage that has been destroyed, but there are other books.
Oh.
Okay, yeah. So, whether you had this feeling in the past or just because people have said it before, you start to connect the dots of the places that were missing books and now have been replaced or have been new. Is these parts of the library were destroyed and then just repaired, but never replaced the books. And it's because whoever did this doesn't want people to look back at the history of goblins and other things for heritage for some reason. Because there is something that people don't want generations to know about.
A conspiracy. Okay.
Rise up, my green brothers and sisters.
Well, that
We
answers
are
the question I was
true
gonna ask.
chosen.
Actually, you know what, Gobbly, I will give you this with a history check. It wasn't what I initially intended, but I'll give you this. You don't know what the symbol is you're also associating with this, but you now remember what this symbol is. This is a symbol that you have seen since your childhood. And it is a symbol that is shown to represent the goblins and their teeth. And it is essentially their equivalent of eat the rich.
Hell yeah.
And that is the information I can give you currently.
Is everything in here that's on like goblin history and stuff gone?
It is not only the goblin stuff. That is a majority of it, though. The other stuff, I will say, that got destroyed have to seemingly... It could be about other small folks' culture or beliefs or things like that. The point is, though, with the two nat 20s, is essentially you can tell that this is... it is keeping the small folk unaware and uninformed to keep them basically from knowing better and like doing something about it.
Don't let them know their roots.
Yes, that, and as well, you have heard people regurgitate this, is rather than knowing about their roots, they just regurgitate things about Capital City. And for the others, they have seen these moments where people think of the Algots brought us to the new age, this new era of prosperity, that kind of thing, of like modern day.
Okay.
I hate that.
Oh, I remember. You hated that when you saw that the half orc was letting Sawyer be used in the mop.
Oh.
You remember that, right?
Yeah, how could I not? How could I forget?
Okay, good. I was just saying if you needed a reminder, I could recreate it.
No.
Okay. I just want to refresh your memory if needed.
I'll go find Gobbly. So turns out someone's been coming to the library and destroying a bunch of books for like small folk culture and history.
What the heck? What do you mean destroying our books?
Well, they're missing from the records, and those areas seem to have been refurbished. And books are gone.
They don't want us knowing about our culture, where we come from. This is bullshit. Kiss my green ass, motherfuckers. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
What'd you find?
A bunch of stuff. Cool tattoo on my dad. What else? Plus it's got a lot of stuff about my family, which is kind of cool, and goblins in general, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Usually the tallies get all the cool shit.
Oh right, Tollies. That's the slang.
Bastards are keeping the truth hidden. I'll figure it out. Speaking of refurbished,
oh, good.
well, what did you find it refurbished with?
You know, just like the carpets and the shelves are new.
Actually,
They rip out everything that had to do with goblin? Even the fucking construction? What the hell?
okay, actually, you know what? Yeah, it is replaced and it's new. And then it has it has, oh, look at this. Elf bedtime stories and other
Oh my god.
other things as the such to replace it.
Not only are they getting rid of ours, they're replacing it with theirs.
Elves on the shelves.
Oh no!
Elves on the shelves.
Talia, we can retcon this if you want it. Talia on the shelf as one of the merchandise.
Hell yeah.
Little Talia ragdoll.
Are you going to take that with you?
Yes.
All right, it's in your inventory now. All right, back to Billy and Goblin. Just wanted to allow that to happen.
Should we tell the others what we found?
Hell yeah, we tell the others. Tell everybody we can fucking find. And tell everyone. This is bullshit. They're hiding my culture. They're suppressing my people. I'm not gonna stand for this. Fucking Tallies. They're always taking everything from us. I had to put up with that shit for years at that goddamn Whamlart. And now I find out they've been keeping my fucking history from me. Oh, someone's gonna get the old sticking knife.
And as you're discussing this, you get the text message from Colrin.
The fuck kind of elf am I looking for? What elf names themselves Richard?
One who's a dick.
I get it.
He's a creepy old guy. But you're saying something because elves take forever to kick the bucket.
Gobbly texts is all of this, by the way.
Well, that might help narrow down the search from 30 million elves tied to the Elbot.
30 fucking million?
Well,
Damn,
That was
they get
after
it
I
on.
filtered males, too.
yeah, well, keep in mind, if you're using Google, it's not necessarily that there are 30 million male elves, it's 30 million results.
Results.
Still a lot of elves getting it on.
I don't think, what's it called? Capital City has 30 million elves only.
You guys find anything?
if there's nothing else quite, we'll transition over to the other three and then have basically all of you discuss what you found / let Colrin search further with what you find.
Mhm.
All right. You three arrive at the fucking, this one's way smaller.
What the hell?
This is the elves version of a library / records. And at first it seems like the people look weird at the others, but they eventually pay no mind when they see an elf with them. If you want further information, you can roll an insight check for me.
What is there to know other than they're being racist?
I mean, yeah, but just if you want further flavor text, I guess is the way to put it. And if
Once they start looking funny, though, I'll like, I'll like make I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but Talia will make like comments like she's talking to her assistant.
okay, all right, they give a glance and kind of like a look, but they'll mostly keep their distance. But if you listen, you can hear them talking shit about like, ugh, my day's ruined. I just saw a human here. No, I'm serious. It's a human. I think they're trying to breathe our air.
What?
Oh, and get this. They're not pale skinned. Yeah, I know.
Oh, nah.
God damn.
I think they enjoy the sun.
Oh my god.
Damn straight after you pasty face motherfucker.
I for a second forgot that Gumbo was a Chihuahua. And I was like, oh right, they focus all of their attention on Amelie then. Oh, wait. I think she needs glasses. No, they're not. They're not cosmetic. She really needs glasses.
What? Burn it all down. Right now. Burn it all down. Arson. Right now.
Amelie, do you want to do anything in retaliation?
Oh no, Amelie's just sitting there, biting her lip, just waiting for them to go just a little further.
Okay, Amelie, could you roll a d20 for me? Just a flat. Okay. If you rolled a 1, I would have you roll for a bite attack on your own mouth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll for crash out.
Pretty much. But look, it's not my fault that they're apparently doing psychic damage. Oh, you keep complaining about all the psychic damage in my campaign. Fine, here we go.
DM, I have resistance to psychic damage, so.
Oh, so I have to try harder. Got it. Bet.
Oh, nah.
Fucking bet.
Fucking bet.
Amelie, Star, are you saying I can't do it? Okay. I take this as a challenge then.
Uh-oh.
I already called them. I already said you're not pale skin and need glasses. Like, what do you want? Because we can get worse.
Leah's going to like give Amelie kind of like a sympathetic glance and then just kind of like rush them along, be like, okay, let's just get this over with.
We don't gotta stay here long. It's fine.
I'm almost sorry. I don't know how long you've been here, but yes. This is happening.
And Gumbo is my service chihuahua.
Service Chihuahua.
Oh, here's another thing I'm going to say. As you walk away, you can tell the elf intentionally says this is like, oh, thank God they're walking away. Oh my God, they're wearing sneakers.
What the fuck is wrong with sneakers?
I used to work customer service. This is not the worst thing I've ever heard in my life. Breathe. It's just what Amelie's like chanting in her head.
Real.
Wait, I think she's wearing a bandana over her head because I think she's going through, I think they call it human pattern balding.
Oh!
Now Amelie's just biting her lips that way they can just correct the mother.
Burn it down. Burn it down. Burn the whole motherfucker down.
All right, I had my fun. You eventually arrive at the actual library / records. I will put it this way. There are other people in here. It is the equivalent of people who have books on their coffee table, but they have clearly never been read or used.
Oh, so it's like the library in North Korea.
They're there to seem like they read.
Exactly, just like the one in North Korea. Got it.
Yeah. You notice that essentially all they're doing is walking around and doing the yes. I don't know if something happened, but I saw a few of you flicker and then come back.
Oh.
Okay, you two were the ones who did flicker for a second. I was like, okay.
Nothing happened on my end.
Okay.
I'm here. I'm chilling.
All right. Just double checking. I wasn't sure if that was just on my end or not. OBS / Fugi have been weird to me. Star can verify.
Oh, Fugi has been acting really weird since the new update.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not you.
Okay, cool. It was just weird
Like one
that...
time it just completely stopped working for Medicus.
Oh, yeah. I had to close OBS and then it, I think, worked after that.
Yep. He had to restart some shit too.
Yeah. Anyways, yes, you are now in the library. Which I guess it would be the parallel. It is just I'm trying to think of like Algot records or just like it's the Algots, you know, the Algots not database, but you know, a fancy, I can't think of the word because my brain's going dedicated like information center.
Yep.
Just know it's okay. You put the fucking North Korea library. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I had something. Mine was stars. Fugi wouldn't show. It would just have the cog with the wave in it, and nothing would work. But anyways, tangent over. What do you three want to do in the library / records?
What the fuck were we doing here again?
Essentially, it is trying to find information about Richard, and I suppose anything about your own family.
Oh, okay. Understood.
Yeah.
I guess I'll start where I know best. My family.
Okay. Use any skill check that you feel is appropriate, and if none of them apply, then do a d20 roll.
I'll try history. I like history.
Okay. Yeah, you do. Yay. Gumbo, Amelie, what would you like to do? We're basically going to do something similar to Gobbly and Billy, where I give you information, and then you can discuss it, and then we'll go from there.
I'm trying to decide right now between either looking up the history of the politics to try and see like current sitting houses or like history into the people who are currently running versus like looking into the history of the city and just kind of delving into that.
Sorry, could you repeat that? You said the politics into the city and...
Yeah, either the history of the people who are currently running and seeing like their previous stances, how long they've been in like government, everything like that, versus like just looking up the history of the actual city itself and how it's changed or shaped itself.
Okay. All right. Go with that, and then do a roll like I said for Talia. Okay. Sai, are you here / awake? I'm wondering if he might be asleep.
Chihuahua just fell asleep in the purse. It's fine.
I mean, yeah. I just wanted to see if, just to double check, because I see he's muted. So I was like, maybe he may or may not be here right now. We can work around it. I'm just double checking. I will give it a little longer, and then we'll just go into your 2. I gotta double check something. Double check. This was a while ago. I don't remember Gandhi or anyone else. Do you remember what domain I made your Talia's mom? Because what I'm thinking, it was the order domain, but I forget.
It sounds about right.
Okay. Because I know for
Like, it sounds right. Like it sounds like that would be her domain.
yeah, because I remember that your dad was a Oath of Vengeance.
Yeah, that one I can't forget.
Oh, it's gonna come up, and you're gonna know for sure. We'll do Amelie's first because Talia is gonna take longer to go through. Amelie, you, from what you can find, I'm gonna just be frank with you. You find stuff here and there about the politics of Capital City, but you're also seeing that it doesn't matter where you are in the city, it is still going to be propaganda, because you are while it is a records, it is also still a place for elves to confirm that they're better than people. And it is very much like, as you read it, you're finding that it is, while probably true, exaggerated to an amount that feels absurd. As you know for a fact that, oh, there couldn't have been possibly this amount of people living in the city back then. So how did they get this many votes? Does that mean it was exaggerated? Does it mean that the votes were that the election was rigged? You can't say for sure because you're still in elf territory. The thing you do know for sure from all of this is that during this entire time, elves have held a seat of power that is been consistent, and it shows in the city, as well as elves are definitely on the top, but you could look at it as a height chart determines your seat of power in the city. And I will give you this, the history that I described of the shadows eclipsing the other parts of the city. You see that there are documents of this being intentional, where it is supposed to be not just a metaphorical, but a physical representation of how the elves tower over everyone else. And you see how much of the budget was used for this.
Amelie is doing her best not to want to just burn the whole thing or rewrite it or just angrily curse at all of the bullshit that they're reading.
She's biting her lip even harder. Got it.
Yep.
You see that the project for the elf skyscrapers is that they took that budget away from precipitation water to clean up the waters, the pipes in the other parts of the city. So you can have that information too.
Oh, I'm so happy about that information. That's great. Fantastic.
You also see their new proposal of, what if we just send water genasi to go in there and clean the water?
Bruh.
And you, Amelie, just roll a d20 for me to see if this happens. Yeah, that's high enough. You see diagrams, and it shows a water genasi that looks very familiar to you, that is being used as a diagram for how they would clean the water and the pipes.
Wouldn't happen to be a genasi that's now currently buff with family.
Who's to say?
Uh,
Who's to say? Anyways, anything else you were hoping that I would give you, or is that enough for you to process the quote-unquote psychic damage?
come back to me. I might have something after Talia's.
Okay, cool. Talia, you don't quite get anything on Richard because, as we've established, Richard is not his name. But one of the things you immediately find is more or less more propaganda about your family and how your father, being a paladin with an oath of vengeance, caused retribution against the humans who had polluted the elf bloodlines. And yeah, we're going there. And it is in relation to, apparently there are tales of before, when the different races started to mingle. And what happened is there are reports of at the beginning where one of the first few elves fell in love with a human, and which led to riots and such, and causing the death of people. And in order to maintain order and balance, your father took it into his own hands and put the unruly humans and other races back in their place.
Damn.
And as you're looking through the documents, you see a younger version of Richard. You also see that Richard's name has been removed from elf history as a brand of his mistakes.
What?
And being forced to be named Richard for being a filthy human lover. And also as a representation of, as we know what Richard can stand for, that's what he thought with, instead of caring about his own race. He would rather sleep with the humans. He was named Richard. And that he has to live with that brand, essentially.
Damn. This is some shield hero shit, man. They started calling the queen bitch. Oh no, that wasn't the queen, that was her daughter.
Yeah, I've been holding on to that information for a while.
God damn.
And
so basically he was in love with a human and they punished him for it.
Yep. I will... You know what? This is important enough that you don't need to roll insight for this. The thing that you can tell is the thing that they didn't specify about the riots. They were started by the elves. They didn't want the intermingling. But they're phrasing it as if the other races caused it.
Oh my god, they're blaming the other races?
Yep. And guess what? The elves live long enough that they can remember it. The other races don't. So they just refer to the text. Guess who lives long enough to write the text?
Fuck. Oh my god, I'm gonna punch every elf I see. No, Talia wouldn't do that. Only me out of character.
But yes, this is what you now know.
Damn, the fucked up part is that, like, in character, I don't think Talia would be surprised.
I mean, at this point, yeah, probably not. Has your family truly showed you anything that would make you think otherwise at this point? Your father doled out the punishment while your mother, quote-unquote, restored order. And for doing so, that is how your family got a seat of power.
Gross.
they treated the other races how the elves wanted, and because of that, your family got rewarded to help reinforce the system.
Your
Make
family's
Central
a
City
problem.
great again.
Yay!
Oh my god. Book the. Ugh. Well,
And that is the information you currently have. And now you two can discuss.
Leah's going to go over to Amelie. Find anything interesting?
Bits. Lot of mismanagement of funds, to put it lightly. Like making so much. What'd you find?
Oh, just that Richard was in love with a human, which isn't allowed. And that's why they took away his original name and gave him the moniker of Richard. All those protests, they were all started by my family. Or, well, rather, elves in general. And then my parents were the ones who restored order.
Which is how they got to where they are now.
Yep. And it's very obvious by reading these books that elves have an advantage. They're the ones writing the books. They're the ones writing history. Because they live longer. Who's to doubt them?
Maybe it's that way other races can't write the history, and what else do you go to?
Talia just nods solemnly.
You see Amelie just like sigh and pinch the bridge of her nose and just, I don't want to stay here any longer than we have to. Do we want to try and meet back up with the others to bring this information to them?
Yeah, I have to agree with you. I'm feeling quite uncomfortable myself.
If I have to hear another comment, I may just leave a pipe bomb here.
Hold on. You triggered something.
Oh, God.
Ah!
Okay.
Oh, dear.
Here we go. Thank you for... You used the secret word! Yay!
No!
I was waiting for that to happen.
Amelie! What happened to Amelie?
Oh, don't worry. As you say this, this doesn't have an anomaly. It happens outside of the library.
Oh, what the fuck?
Cue Clash of Swords starts playing.
But yes, what happens is you hear an explosion happen outside, and you basically see the elves panic, but also because they've never had to deal with an emergency like this, they're looking around for someone to save them. Instead of, actual, like, survival skills.
Maybe I didn't have to do it myself. Do you want to get out of here?
Yep, now's the chance.
Let's go.
As this is happening, your phone starts blowing up with the text messages from the other 3. I don't know if you're looking at it right now. And how are you planning to leave? Is it through the front? What are you doing?
Where'd the explosion come from?
I'm gonna roll to see where in the city it goes off in. Actually, let's do proximity first. Okay. And then the direction. It comes from the back.
Yeah, let's maybe not go that way. Let's go the other way.
Okay. And how are you just trying
Let's
to... Are you running, walking? How do you want to do this?
Everyone else is probably rushing out, huh?
No, I told you.
They're
they
looking
don't-
around.
They don't know what to do.
Oh, they're too stupid.
They have bodyguards to push them into the right direction. Do you think these elves have lived or know basic survival?
All right,
I'm gonna be
Amelie.
honest. I say we don't pick up a fuss. We just walk out.
Yeah, what I was gonna say is, Amelie, I'll just have you like just push me out. You know what I mean? Like everybody
Yeah.
else.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you've created the lemmings effect. They're now following you because they see an elf being pushed by somebody going, I think I should do that too.
And then we'll just hop on our bike and get the fuck out of there.
Okay, you two are you essentially in a sense in a rush to get out?
Trying to be as more low key as possible, making it seem like it's not necessarily an emergency, so that way they aren't,
Yeah.
trampling us.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
We don't want the trampling crowd type of effect, but definitely like, Amelie's pushing Talia out of the library and Talia's like, "Huh? What? Huh?"
Sure. Could you make a perception check for me, both of you? Yeah, you see the goblins from before running around in that part of the city. They're essentially going through the sewer system and popping in and out.
Oh my god, they're so smart.
They read the Holy Bible. I forget what we called it, the Holy Text.
I'm so proud of them.
They do listen to the teachings.
And you get on the bike,
They're doing
right?
G's work.
Wage the holy jihad.
Jihad with a G, got it.
Yes,
Yep.
If I'm close enough to any of them, I'll like whisper to them. I'll be like, "You're doing G's work."
G is us and our son. It's arson, but they're saying our son.
The fuck?
Don't worry. I'm going to start saying the Father, the Son, and the Fiery Spirit soon enough. You'll understand later. Yeah. So, question. So you're trying to get on the bike, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. As you're trying to get on the bike, you feel a way more weight on the bike. There are elves following your lead. They're trying to get on the bike. Where are we going? What do we got to do? What's happening? I'm confused. I've
Get your
never done
own
this before.
bikes. Don't you have like chauffeurs to get you around?
Well, I normally would, but I told them to like I would call them when I need them, but also apparently my phone's not working right now. It's doing this beeping and I don't know what it's for. It's annoying, so I threw it. It's the emergency. It's the emergency system where it does the beeps on your phone. They have never dealt with this before, so out of frustration, they threw the phone away.
Get your own bike.
Well, how much is your bike? I will buy it from you. I'm rich.
No, not my bike. Get another bike. Isn't there like rental bikes around here?
Why would I rent? I buy because I can.
Then go buy a bike.
Well, how much is it?
You can't buy mine. You have to get your own.
I own this. I'm an elf.
Well, I own this bike. It's mine.
Yeah, so they're about to ready to do the, I can't think of a better term aside from they're trying to sissy slap you with the limp hand thing.
Oh my god.
Give me the bike. It's I say it's mine.
I said it was mine first.
Do you try and retaliate, or are you just talking to them still?
What did you say? I'm sorry.
Are you trying to retaliate, or are you still trying to talk them through it? As they're trying to just limply slap at you. You know what? I'm gonna roll a d20 and see if they hit you. No, they don't.
Yo, they missed it by like 1. That's crazy. Hold on.
No, don't worry. It wasn't by 1. It was more. They have a negative strength modifier.
Oh, me too.
I remember.
Do you know how bad? Do you know how bad it would look if someone were recording you trying to steal someone else's bike? That's a really bad look.
I've never gone to prison.
I never said you would.
And I never will.
I said it's a bad look for social media.
Are you recording me?
No, but someone might. I'm just trying to look out for you.
I don't need your help, blind human.
Oh my god.
Why are you talking?
Fine.
You should be driving.
Kick him in the balls. Kick him in the balls right now.
Mods.
Kick him so hard in the balls that they come out through where his eyeballs used to be.
I think it's suggestion time.
Okay, go for it. Could you?
I suggest you go fuck yourself.
Could you click on it so I remember what exactly it does?
Yes, she's about to.
Thank you. Press I actually let me do this. Every charmed or immune to this effect. There's 16. Okay, what are you suggesting?
I suggest you go find a different bike to take.
Okay, let's see if they can. Ah, you're right. This bike has human scent on it. I don't want that. And they do the thing where they pinch the bridge of their nose as they walk away and look away from you.
Chad, explode them with your mind.
You know what? As a joke, if you roll a nat 20, they will explode.
Just like just straight 20.
Yeah. No.
Damn.
You think it, but it does. Nothing happens.
This time.
Look, I'm only gonna give you these. I'm not gonna give you chances all the time. I just think it's. It'd be funny if all this pent up rage and they explode.
Words are magic.
All right, and
Such of a human is just so bad it exploded an elf.
I mean, we had that with a half elf smelling gobbly before, so it was Miriam seeing gobbly. Remember? It was a while ago, but yeah. All right, you're exiting the elf neighborhood, and it is a bunch of. Okay, think of it as like idiocracy, but for elves society, not knowing how to deal with an emergency.
God, they're so dumb.
Quick, tell them to go the opposite way they just came. Go back where they came from if they want to survive.
Shelter in place.
Shelter in place.
Look, look. We've established they have the lemming thing, but they also don't know how to get on bikes, so they're kind of fucked right now.
Dumbasses. We should peel out of here while they're being stupid.
Okay, if you want
Let
to
them
do,
meander.
if you want to do something cool on your bike, like a cure slide for no goddamn reason, just do a check for me to see if you can, and then as you're driving back, the text message / phone calls can happen for all of you, and we'll be ending the session because I don't want to push it for too much longer.
Okay.
Fair.
Yeah.
Did you want to cure slide or do some tricks?
Well, see, thing is, like, I'm not very dexterous, so I'm not gonna try too hard. But what I will do is I will, like when you just like put it full throttle and then just,
So you just want to rev it a little?
yeah.
Okay. You
Maybe burn the rubber a little bit. You know what I mean?
okay? I feel like that is a typical thing, so you have to just roll above a 10 or higher if you want to try.
Which one do I roll?
Whichever you can justify with. It could be sleight of hand. What were the other ones we've used? Technically, it could be Arcana check since it is a magical vehicle.
I skirt the fuck up out of there.
Skirt. You could describe it if you want. You could basically do anything as long as it doesn't. You know what? Fuck it. You can do whatever you want as long as it makes sense on a bike.
Yeah, that's crazy. Bro, it's just gonna look like really dramatic, like it's gonna sound like it's coming from a motorcycle, but it's just my bike, bro.
An electric bike somehow sounds like a gas-powered motorcycle. Got it.
Mm-hmm. And then it leaves like the tire marks on the fucking pavement.
If you look closely enough, it's almost like it writes something out on the ground. Perfect. All right. And you get out of the city, or you escape from the city, and what happens is as you're leaving out of the elf neighborhood, you still see Jason still on his hands and knees crying. And all of you now can have your text message, phone call conversation about what you've discovered today.
I trauma dump in the group chat.
Okay, perfect.
Damn, that's rough, buddy. I don't think that answers my question.
Damn.
You also is Colrin also gonna say that when the next time we meet Richard? That's rough, buddy. Anyways, can you fix this mess?
Probably. Except probably a little bit more threatening.
Okay, sure. Let me know.
So,
go ahead.
So what kind of elf names himself Richard?
Well, he didn't name himself. His name got taken away from him, and they gave him the name Richard because he fell in love with the human.
Damn, that's crazy.
If everyone wants to roll an insight check for me by saying that, I can give you some more information.
What? Oh, finally, that's the highest you've rolled all day, Colrin.
Look, he was just warming up. He needed some time.
True.
I don't know if anyone else wants to roll for Tilly or Gobbly, but I will say at least someone rolled high enough for me to give you the next piece.
I got 4. I didn't have an advantage.
Oh, okay. Yes, Billy and, I think Billy and Gobbly are just still thinking about how short folk or short, did you say short folk or short person originally? I think it was short folk. Short folk have had their entire history wiped. Talia is still in a bit of shock, while Colruyt is finally going, oh, wait. And so is Amelie. You may not find information directly about Richard, as it's likely most of that information has been wiped as much as possible. There might be still some left, but instead, what you should be trying to figure out is the name of his wife and or daughter, and then go from there. And I will say with Amelie, you may not have that right now, but you know about the incident. And if you look further into the incident, there may be something about her name being listed there.
Would I perhaps know where I could find said information?
Researcher. If you do not know that information. Okay, it's not even mentioning a role needed. It's just saying you may know. Actually, roll the history check, because this is when you attempt to learn or recall. I still want you to attempt it. Okay. Yeah. You would probably find this, because this has been one of the places. There are a few places that come to mind. One is because this is crime related. You could look into the police or any other of like government related security and safety locations. Another place is, I mean, I could just say, now that you have better context, you still have Richard's number. You could ask him directly. Another one is maybe looking into, you went back into the elf neighborhood. What's stopping you from trying to sneak into Talia's house and seeing if there's any further information? Considering her mother and father were the people that quote unquote saved elf from the dirtying of their race. At least for the time being. And another place that you could look is, well, you looked in the small folk library, you looked in the elf library, you didn't look in the in-between.
Weren't all of those burned down, and that was the whole reason why we went to the extremes?
Most of them were burned. The thing that, now that you're looking further into it, is that... Okay, I'm rephrasing. It's not actually a library. It is... I don't know if there's a specific term for it, but I'll put it this way. Since humans are known to be the race that crossbreeds, I guess, with other races, they have buildings that are known specifically for like family tree. They're basically the 23andMe, but like actual buildings to like trace the ancestors and stuff. And
That'd
that's
be pretty nifty if they weren't eugenics freaks.
yeah, well, welcome to Capital City.
So true, so true.
Look, this is just the inevitable like conclusion to the rationality of this place. I don't know what to tell you.
No, yeah, you're right. You're right. It's a pipeline. It's a pipeline.
I'm like, look, everything has been like consistent through the thought process. I'm just saying this is probably how this would end up. So yeah, the reason why you couldn't think of this before is because you were just thinking of a pure library. This is whatever you want to call this. It is essentially, think of it as this. It is a 23andMe place, but it is actually like in this world they would have a, you know, the life tree, except it tells you like where your genealogy comes from, but you know, monetized.
Of course.
Yep. So, you know, maybe pay a visit and pay a little to try and figure out that family's lineage.
Interesting.
So yes, you have a few places you can go, discuss, and then we'll probably call it there for tonight.
Colrin is going to take this information he learned and just
Take a nap.
pocket it for later.
Okay.
His work is done. It's nap time.
But you didn't do anything. My work is done.
Yeah, you did the work for me.
Okay. Yep.
My favorite kind of swindle.
His fingers are tired from typing.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Get it?
Do you know how big phones have gotten lately? It's way heavier. I got tired faster.
Lord have mercy.
Ah, yes. Heavy. 18 strength score.
I almost thought my Echo was going to sprain a muscle. Now, leave me to my rest as he feeds me grapes.
Damn, that's what you do with your Echo?
Yeah, my Echo does all the hard work.
Oh, thanks for the hard work as he pops open a can of soda.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Bro's just living his best life. That's all, you know?
I'm a hard worker, and by me, I mean this part of me that isn't actually me, but is me.
You do great in community college.
Yeah, I kind of like to think of it as symbolic of that like autopilot mode we go into when we're doing monotonous, mundane tasks that we'd rather not be doing.
Yeah, actually.
You know what I mean?
Just wait until later. Way later down the line. I'm gonna have another echo. There's gonna be 3 Torrens.
Guys, check it out. I can time travel. Close his eyes as echoes pick him up and move him.
No.
He's unlocked fast travel.
Gentlemen, I need to go over there.
Impossible. He's learned the elf techniques.
Feel that now, elven kind? The ASMR are taking over now.
Ah!
Oh shit.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if there's a consensus or anything of like, or wanting to discuss it, or we can just do this off stream of what you want to do for your plan for next session.
I think that'd be better to put it off till next, so that Sai can participate too.
Oh, that's fair.
You know what I mean?
That's fair. Yeah. For sure. Okay. All right. Let's find someone to raid. But I hope you all enjoyed the session. And I
Hell
wasn't,
yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed.
I wasn't sleep deprived and going.
It is almost 1:30 in the morning.
Yes, that's why he was like, I feel like we're having a good time, but maybe not push it too much.
Mm-mm.
Is there anyone we would like to raid, or do I look up someone in the Dungeons and Dragons category again?
I don't got anyone on my
Let's see. I don't know any of these people.
I don't either, but also I'm just like, okay.
I mean, Hoshi's live and has rated into you before.
That's fair. Could you make sure you give me the correct way to...
Yep.
Thank you. Alright, I still gotta... Anyways, if people want suggestions for a raid message for after D&D sessions, that'd be great. Because I don't think my usual raid message is great for those.
Start digging in my butt, twin.
Oh my god. Alright, but yes, I'm...
6, 7?
Wait, what? Alright, I will start the raid, but yes, thank you everyone, and thank you for being so...
Thank you, my man, for hosting.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
I know there was understanding, but sorry for missing a few sessions. Or having them.
It happened, bro. You know, life is complicated right now, dude. You ain't got nothing to be
For sure.
apologizing for.
Look, I know you all understand. I still want you to know that, you know.
I get it. Yeah. Yeah,
I
get
miss
it.
playing D&D.
Yeah, and there's definitely no trauma, right? Right?
Not
Right?
at all.
Why
Not
would
at
there
all.
be trauma?
Alright.
Define trauma.
Having a bad time? Are you having a bad time? You be honest. Oh my god.
God, I'm so fucking brain rotted. Immediately started playing Queen in my head.
Oh my god. No. We'll talk more off stream. But yes, thank you everyone.
You got it, brother.
Have
Take
a good
care.
night.
Good night.
Bye bye everyone.
Auf Wiedersehen.